Hi, everyone. Welcome to Bonding with Ashley. I'm your host, Ashley Bond. Thank you so much for joining today. On today's episode, I want to stress the importance of four things for my ladies in their late 30s and early 40s. And for my younger ladies, if you can get a jump on these, you will be ahead of the game. I know I've said some of these things before, but I can't stress them enough. Firstly, you need to be strength training. If you haven't done it before, you need to start and you need to start now. Our bone density changes as we get older, and one of the best ways to combat that and improve your health and stay strong is by strength training. You guys know I'm a huge advocate in working with a coach, getting a trainer. I am a personal trainer, but I still like working with someone else one on one. If you like classes, go to classes, but really focus on building up your strength. Building up your strength will also help you stay in your best form in an effort to hopefully stop you from getting any injuries. But if you do incur any injuries, you will have enough strength around your joints. So hopefully you can recover faster, get back into things. It's a real thing. So, on top of your strength training, as we're talking about injuries, focusing some of that training on functional training and working on your balance. So, our balance can be all over the place at any age. But if you can work on your balance, you will also be inevitably working to help your body stay ready for everyday life things and hopefully keep you from incurring any injuries. So again, focus on functional training and your balance as well as strength training. So you can incorporate all of that together. Secondly, increase your steps. Move more. Hopefully, if life is busy and active, you are moving more, but many of us have a 9 to 5 job where we're sitting at a desk, and we really do need to think about getting up and moving, increasing those steps, going outside. If you, maybe some people love a walking pad underneath their desk. If you like that and you can multitask that way, go for it and get that in. But increasing your steps is only going to pay off in multiple dividends. Another thing, managing your stress. Life is stressful for everyone. Stress really has an impact on our health. So, finding ways that you can manage your stress is really important. Life is changing all the time, and especially for women who may be having children, your life is getting even busier and pulled in even more directions and responsibilities. Single ladies, you have a million other things going on. I get it. So, managing your stress is just really important no matter what life stage you're in. So, I encourage you, even if it's just finding little ways throughout your day to help relieve some stress, I really encourage you to do that. It could be meditating for a few minutes a day, journaling for a few minutes a day, and or well, you guys know I love the sauna too, so I'm going to throw that in there. So, sauna. But also finding an activity in which you can release stress. You guys know I've talked about this before. I love boxing and kickboxing. That for me is a big stress relief. Whether maybe you want to try a high rocks class, maybe you want to join a run club, and you might not even be a runner, but maybe that activity is enough to pull you out of your head and help you refocus and inevitably help manage your stress. So I encourage you to find something that you can do every day to help better manage your stress. It will improve your health, and no doubt. The last thing I want to talk about, which I feel like this is a very tricky one, is paying attention. I guess I don't even know that I want to say paying attention, is recognizing that your hormones are going to be changing. Differently than men, women's hormones are on a 28-day cycle, if you will, whereas men's are on a 24-hour cycle, one day. So we're experiencing changes all the time. So especially when you're moving through different life stages, maybe you're pregnant, maybe you just had a child, maybe you are going through fertility treatment, or you're freezing your eggs, or you are on birth control, or there's so many things that change our hormones that we are doing on a regular basis. And so much is still yet to be learned about hormones. I hear all the time, I have experienced it myself, getting blood work done at the doctor. They're always saying my hormones are normal. I have had all of my thyroid checked. Even when I was younger, they thought I had issues with that. I have had my hormones checked from fertility doctors, my regular doctors, everything is always in the normal range. I know sometimes that pushes people to go seek out functional medicine doctors or holistic doctors. I haven't gone that route necessarily, but I am curious if anyone else has. My point with this is I want you to recognize that that does play a part in your health. Be an advocate for it. If you feel like something is off, pay attention to it, and just know that the health community is learning more and more about this all the time. There are resources out there. I just don't want anybody to feel alone when it comes to thinking about your hormones. I think it's great that more people are talking about it, especially for women. So ask questions, be an advocate for yourself. If you feel like something is off, research it, seek out information. There are a lot of wellness companies now that are focusing on hormone health. Again, I haven't tried any of those, but I have heard great things from a lot of people that have actually gone that route. So it's just something that I want you to take into consideration, that if you feel like you're doing all the things are not getting better, that is something you may want to look a little deeper into. I know there's so much going on. We all have a million things that we are trying to work on, but if you focus on your health, it will only positively impact every other area of your life. Because if you don't take care of yourself, your body will force you into a position where you have to focus on it and recover. So try not to get to that point. Try to be proactive. Do all the things that you can to stay in your best version of yourself and your wellness. And yeah, go out there, have some fun, experiment a little bit. But those are a few tips that I hope help you on your journey. And I'd love to know what you guys are currently doing as well that are helping you. And I'm happy to dig in and do more research for people on any specific topic that they would like to hear. Thanks for listening, you guys. I hope you share this if you feel like someone would benefit from it.